Hello Brawlers, welcome to another blockchain Brawlers update. And yes, it's quite some time, right? I think my last update was like last week. Not so fun. We had a very terrible week as well, as crypto is having a nosedive. Wax also went down, Bitcoin went down, and obviously Brawl take a very huge hit. But there is something interesting for the past 24 hours or 48 hours. And at the same time, we have some news to cover, and let's check it out, right? So before I begin, like, subscribe, hit the notification button that helps this channel grow, and let's check out what is in store for us for blockchain brawlers. And last week we have a berry upgrade, so hopefully you guys get some berries, and it definitely makes a big difference when it comes to earning potential. So let's start off with the Brawl to Wax exchange. We're not going to take a look at the price, but the main reason is this little spike over here, which is very interesting in my opinion, because we start off with, on the 25th of April, we did, obviously the crypto crash, and suddenly this guy just popped up on May 13, which is about within 48 hours, right? We have a 158% change for the past 24 hours. That is huge. That is huge for me. It gives a little bit of confidence that most likely Brawl will go back up, but of course when it goes up, people start dumping, then goes down again. And obviously people are dumping for one and only one reason that I know of, is the legendary auction. Sadly, I didn't manage to win any. A little bit sad for me, but you know what? It is fair. Most likely the higher whales are kicking my butt. Seriously. Not so fun. So this week is also a very slow week for blockchain brawlers because we don't really have a lot of updates, but we have actually big updates, starting off with blockchain brawlers avatar. So this is one small little game UI update whereby you now can show off your account per se. Well, the main reason why they are having this is because there's going to be a very interesting update, which is the past 2 days, and I think it's fantastic. So let's start off with the first thing is full swing mining phase. I think did we cover this? I don't remember covering this. So right now blockchain brawler is going to go on a new phase. Yes, I did cover, whereby they reduce the token from 1 trillion to 1 billion, and now they're going to do is if the 1 billion has been mined out, aka the mining phase, we will move on to the PvP mode. And that's going to be interesting. And when it comes to PvP, we definitely need leaderboards. That's the whole idea. And of course, they want to introduce leaderboards in terms of mining. So beginning May 24th, you're going to have a chance to give your brawler a profile pic. Awesome. Custom pictures and frames. So no custom name. They say there's a custom name here. So I'm going to hold them up because they didn't say anything here. Plus, you better claim your very own profile name. Alright, cool. Jump the gun too fast. So, custom profile name. That's very nice. And definitely the leaderboards. And that's the whole idea, right? This is a soft update, I think early this week that we put up May 10. Yep. And then we're going to move on to the main news, which is May 13. Maybe this news kind of get the the Brawl token a little bit spiked, because as we can see on May 13, that's where it goes up. Maybe it's this guy, right? PvP FAQ, which is very nice, and I love this small little update. Really boosts the morale of the community. I think it's great. So giving us so PvP. So let's see, there's a few things. What happened if the player mines max power Brawl earlier and origin as anticipated? So this is when, if we mine the 1 billion token pool earlier than their schedule. So the official launch, game development complaint, we see up. Okay, they didn't really say too much, which is not so fun, but at the same time, our PvP, or not say our, Blockchain Brawlers PvP phase is designed by Magic the Gathering creator, and I've been playing MTG since it was I won't say it was introduced, but I got MTG a little bit late, maybe 1 or 2 years after it was introduced, so no Black Lotus for me. Sad. I hope there's a Black Lotus Brawler, that'll be nice, and a fun cameo. So PvP is designed by the creator of Magic the Gathering, which is a huge deal. And MTG has been here since 1998. Okay, I totally forgot about a year. Because I know, no, 99. I totally forgotten about the year. My apologies, but they've been here for quite some time. And if you can say, hey, I didn't do research, it's like, I don't remember the year. I know I was a kid when I was playing it, so that's one thing to look. Game development complex. Okay, cool. So that's that. How will be the PvP game differ than the current version? Mining phase. Okay, so basically mining phase, click, claim, done. Whereas PvP is a little bit more active activity. PvP, head-to-head competition, 2 fighting for the, so basically 1 versus 1, simple as that. Head-to-head, you're invited, that help decide, okay, no. So nothing much there. PvP phase, right, playing the game, so that's that. How would Brawl and Gold NFT be used in PvP game? When PvP mode is out. Very simple. They're not going to share too much stuff. They can say that Brawl will be leveraged massive global competition. So basically, you're going to use Brawl to wager yourself, right? Basically, you wager and then get back some winnings. I don't know how they're going to do that, but from my point of view, it's very simple. I put 1,000 Brawl, and if I win, I get 1,000 Brawl. Simple as that, right? If I lose 1,000 Brawl. So that's the whole idea. Simple as that. Brawl will expand more utility, PvP phase. Okay, cool. Nothing much. Sell all your Brawl. Okay. So this is the part that they ask you to buy more. Maybe that's the reason why we got a little spike. Smart marketing strategy, I say. Okay, they found the mining phase comes to gold. We anticipate requirement for competing in future tournaments. Okay. So go wager room. Alright, so most likely they're going to do something like that. In order to enter a tournament or a competition, you use gold to pay. That's your entry fee. If you want to use, I can use something like poker. So you pay your entry fee, and then after that you bet. And if you lose, you lose. If you win the amount of money you bet. Simple as that, right? Basic betting 101. And I think it's okay because it introduced a gold sink and it makes gold a bit more valuable. So if you want to go for competition, make sure you have gold. And then if you feel that you have the skills to pay the bills, then you can bet more Brawl, or you can bet max Brawl if you want. That's how it is. Now, when it comes to this type of PvP, obviously the argument is pay to win with legendary brawlers, and this one they did put a little bit of a disclaimer, which I think I like. If you own more than one Founder Edition 101, you will gain a pretty huge benefit in Brawlerverse, but strategy will also play a big role. So yes, obviously if you pay a lot of, legendary brawlers are expensive, and that's the reason why I'm going for it. But a bit sad, right? Got beat out by whales. Okay, so playing with common brawlers give opportunity to outsmart. So with rarer brawlers, so legendary may have its advantage inside and outside the ring. Common brawlers can do pretty major damage to reap the rewards. Very simple. This is basically classic Magic the Gathering thing. Yes, commons are common, right? They are technically weaker, and mythic, right, or rare. I'm gonna use rare and mythic rare. For Magic the Gathering is that they are rare. They have more better usefulness, but they are technically strong alone, right? If you fight common versus legendary head on at card, yes, common will lose in general. But however, Magic introduced combos and strategy and mechanic whereby the commons can combo with other stuff, or if you play smart enough, common will win against a default legendary owner. But that does not mean that it all becomes to win rate, and that is what makes this game a little bit more interesting to cover in the future, because Magic the Gathering is something that I like, and it has a lot of contents out there about a lot of wombo combos if you play Smash Brothers. So that's the most important part. So PvP will be quite interesting for the Brawlerverse, and at the same time, I'll try to stream as much as I can, right? Or at least put more PvP videos out there. It's going to be funny, and it's going to be fun. So PvP phase is going to be you versus me, right? It's player versus player, not the Brawler versus Brawler. However, you use your chess piece. And you know what? I could have used a chess analogy. A pawn can kill a king and a queen if played correctly. But on a one-on-one, the queen and king, actually not, the king it moves like a, no, king and queen will destroy the pawn easily. Well, something like that. Okay, then player lays takes center stage. Alright, so nothing much. How would the player play the game? Free to play mode, so that's free to play. That's nice. Alright, free to play, but if they want to compete and earn rewards, they have to purchase certain assets. Alright, cool. So it gives this game a little bit more utility. Right, free to play, yay. And then if you love it, you like it, buy some NFT assets and start competing. Alright, that's nice. Then okay, mining phase, why so important? Okay, we don't need to see about that. This one you can read. I'll put the links down below. How long would the mining phase last? Right, so how long? They didn't put an expected date. I think they have learned a little bit. Right, mining phase ends, ring and gears, PvP phase. Alright, so gears and rings will be a bit different, or might not be useful at all. Players lose. Alright, so this is one most important thing as well. So a lot of people think, oh, so if I go play PvP, would I get some rewards when I lose? Simple, no. Right, this is a win or lose. Same exact thing like ranking. If you lose rank, you lose points. If you win rank, you win points. Same goes with blockchain brawlers PvP mode. So if you win Brawl. If you lose Brawl. So this gives decision making a big, well, your decision making have to be very beyond point, right? Wager what you can lose, simple as that. Same goes with investment, right? Invest what you can lose. And blockchain brawlers come level up. Alright, cool. And that's it. That's all I have for the PvP phase. I think there's one more small little thing. Let me find. Not here. Okay, so it looks like they didn't show on paper yet, right? The how would you play? Is it going to be a typical card game like Magic the Gathering, Hearthstone, Yu-Gi-Oh, Pokemon style, or would it a little bit more hybrid? When I say hybrid, it's something like Kingdom Hearts, Birth by Sleep. No, totally forgot. There's a Kingdom Hearts card game which is quite interesting. So basically you get a deck, and the decks are basically attack cards, healing cards, support cards, and basically you play like if you do an attack, and then if the other guy plays a block, and then see who gets to block, see who gets to attack, something like that. But I'm not going to do any speculation because I'm going to let the professional do it, or rather the creator of Magic the Gathering, right? Because he most likely have a very nice mechanic, well thought out, and it's going to be quite fun, I would say. Well, we'll wait for it, and that's that. So it's gonna be fun, and that's all I have for you for today, or rather for this week for blockchain brawlers. It is a very slow week, a very sad week for the crypto world, but at the same time, don't forget, there is a little hope here. We went from 0.06 to 0.2. That's actually quite bad, and that's actually not bad. And then at a high point we went to almost 0.4. I think that's good, right? That's good. Sure, the reason why it goes bad because it goes 0.4 and then it goes to self-correction, which is half. Still, it is still a good movement for Brawl, most likely from the news. And that's it. That's all I have for you for today. Like, subscribe, hit the notification button, and help this channel grow. Until then, I'll see you guys in the next Brawl update, or rather blockchain brawlers update. See ya, my friends. Take care.